What is going on? Savage here. I hope that you've been having a good time in Warzone, and I hope that you've been getting a lot of wins. In this gameplay breakdown, we'll be analyzing some viewer submitted gameplay, and my dude Thick Ricky is going to be playing trios with his squad. In this match, he drops 22 by himself, and I think as a squad together, somewhere around 46, 47. The whole purpose of this series is to immerse you guys into different situations and different scenarios and show you guys how to work your way out of bad positions as well as get into good positions, also covering things from sensitivity to building navigation and decision making. There are so many variables when it comes to battle royales. No matter what battle royale you play, things are constantly changing and players as a whole need to learn to adapt in order to overcome different situations. But anyway, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and join the Wolf Pack today. Everybody go ahead and leave a like on the video. Let's get this video to 700 likes. And if you would like for your gameplay to be analyzed on the channel, make sure you check the description. The detailed instructions will be listed in the description below. But anyway, guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the video. All right, here we are. We have all three squad members about to land together, and there's a lot of scavs over here in downtown. This is the downtown drop. I, for one, don't like dropping downtown. The fights just take way too long, and I hate dealing with building campers.
Oh yeah.
All right, here we are spectating Thick Ricky, and he's dropping on 3 scavs and dropping in fast.
Yeah.
He's got, it looks like a whole team around him. Guys, you need to learn how to get really efficient with your pistol. Pistol gameplay in the beginning will drastically improve your kill count throughout the entire match. And what I mean by that is if you drop like this and you can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kills with your pistol alone before anybody can pick up weapons, and you can get a couple squad wipes, that will benefit you in the rest of the match because you already have those 5 or 6 kills right off the rip.
Wait, what? What just happened? I see what's going on. He disappeared.
But I can tell Thick Ricky's going to be extremely aggressive this match. He's just jumping off of roofs, bailing, following people, trying to get some kills.
Is that low or top high?
Unfortunately, again, the whole reason why I avoid downtown mostly is because of this crap right here. You end up messing a guy up and he just runs and goes and hides in a building.
Are you good, Corey? Okay, someone's jumping off glass.
Now, one of the keys of dropping high kill games when it comes to duos, trios, or quads is having really good teammates. You notice here, all 3 of these guys are somewhat separated and kind of doing their own thing. If everybody can spread out and go after their own fights and get their own kills, of course, as a squad, you're going to get more kills. But you need to learn to develop that teamwork, that team play, and also find squad members that can kind of handle their own business. I see too many squads with like very low KDs who aren't that aggressive, who aren't that really confident in their shots, who aren't really, you know, the best of players. I see too many times they sit here and they try this strategy. They try to go off and 1v3 or 1v4, and it just never works out.
I think they did it on top.
Right, here's the guy on the buy station just taking a sweet ass time. Of course he's gonna get his ass killed. Very nice shots. Very nice shots. One more guy on the roof right here.
Oh, he's not on the roof.
I don't know why the hell he's on the roof, to be honest.
There's just another one on the
Something play. People always got to sit up and camp, man. They can't help it. It's like in their DNA. I don't understand it at all. But I want you guys to notice as well, he's getting shot from the roof, and he knew he was getting shot in front as well because of the hit indicators. You guys really need to start paying attention to your hit indicators. I spectated about 10 games today so far, doing recordings and working on some other projects, and I just noticed a lot of times people get shot and they just spin in circles because they have no idea of where they're getting shot from. But as soon as he got shot from the roof, he knew it. As soon as he got shot from that location right there, he went ahead and pinged it to his teammates and let them know, hey guys, this is where I got shot from. There's going to be someone over here.
Coming in this building right here.
Unfortunately, they were able to get the kill. Pretty self-explanatory. Also, guys, look how fast he went to the buy station and bought what he needed. In and out, not wasting any time, not thinking about what he needs, none of that shit. He's already got a plan in his head. He's got a routine. He knows exactly what he wants to do, what he wants to get, and he gets it pretty quick. All right, so he's got his loadout, but because he dropped it so close to the doorway, he does not have to leave hard cover. If he would have threw it in the middle on the buy station like most people do, he would have got, oh shit, that's dangerous. If he would have threw it on the buy station in the middle and he would have went out to his loadout, he would have got shot, of course. But he was smart. He threw it close to the building. That way he could fight the situation and pick up his loadout at the same time.
Oh fuck, I got shot from behind.
I'm gonna try my best this game to slow down my comms and also allow you guys to hear the teamwork that these guys are doing, the call outs, the pings, the discussions. That way you guys can kind of develop the same repertoire with your team.
So much damage to him. I didn't fucking kill him. Yeah, I got the Finn. LMG.
Yeah, he had an AUG too. The second.
All right, a lot of people have been asking you, Savage, how do you win gulags? What's the best strategy? I win about 70% of my gulags, no matter what it is. If they're pistol gulags, sniper gulags, I win more than that. But when it comes to gulags, man, it's just aim. It's just awareness and aim and movement speed. It's in and out. There's no real strategy. A lot of people say sit middle, lay prone, blah blah blah. But at the end of the day, again, it's all just RNG. All right, I want you guys to notice how he got shots off with the Origin. He didn't get the kill or the armor break, but he knew that he landed all of his shots. The enemy was weaker than he was, so he went out there. He B-hopped right in the middle of the open, and using the B-hop, he was able to put shots on the enemy as well as down and execute him. A lot of times, guys, we'll all over-challenge situations we shouldn't. If you're going to challenge the enemy, make sure you're aware of how much damage you're doing to him and how much damage you have on you. The damage, if your damage outweighs his, of course you don't chow. If his damage outweighs yours, then by all means, go for it if that's what you want to do. Also, guys, you know, I always tell you guys every video, loot fast and efficiently. Look, notice how he's just running over the loot. If he needs something, he picks it up quickly and he's gone. He doesn't sit there and pray to the loot gods and analyze everything and pick everything up and dust it off. I'm like, wow, this is a nice gun. Oh my God, this is a really nice gas mask. He actually is in, out, and on to the next one. Right now, we're 4 minutes into the game. He's already got 7 kills and he's downtown. I hate downtown because the kills usually come slower, and he's already got 7 in 4 minutes. And of course, he picks up the bounty right off the rip. I have a feeling there's not going to be much I can critique on this guy. He seems pretty with it. If you notice, his movement speed's fast and fluid, utilizing slide canceling, checking his corners, rounding his corners. As soon as he rounds the corners, he peeks and looks. He's got a great headset, able to hear the enemies as they push him. That guy had no idea what the hell had happened to him.
He's like in the street.
Yeah.
Whole team coming
Coming
up
around here.
Yeah, we're about to
Also, guys, if y'all submit gameplay to me, because you're giving gameplay to our channel to help the community grow, in return, I will give you credit and link all of your socials. If you want to do that, feel free to type in your Twitch, your Twitter, whatever it is, and I can link that with these videos as well, because that's really the right thing to do. So, of course, Thick Rick is a TTV streamer, so if you guys want to check him out, definitely go and see his gameplay. But I also want you guys to notice, we've been talking a lot about stop wasting UAVs, stop calling UAVs in and not capitalizing on it. They've called in UAV, and he's already about to get some more kills. He's gotten 3 kills this one UAV. He's about to get his 4th.
As soon as I'm getting up on somebody, it sucks.
He's definitely utilizing that UAV to his advantage. And with that, guys, like, if you want to hold on to money, that's fine. But I know a lot of you guys are afraid to buy UAVs because you'd rather this, you'd rather that. But I want you guys to notice, none of these guys have self-reses. Why? Because like me, I don't really believe in self-reses. Just don't go down, right? Save that money, utilize it for something different. 2, they've called in 3, 4 UAVs. Who even knows? I can't keep track with it all because I'm not spectating their teammates. But they've called in countless UAVs, and Thick Rick's at almost $20,000, and your boy Beast is at 7. So don't be afraid to buy UAVs because you don't want to spend the money because you'd rather other things, because that's a stupid concept. Be aggressive, get kills, hunt people down on the UAVs, get their money, and then buy whatever you want after that. In this position, they can run UAVs the whole game, all buy self-reses, all buy armor boxes, and be good to go.
Barely in circle 2, I got 11 kills. What the fuck?
Also, guys, even with the Bruin nerfs, don't sleep on the Bruin. The Bruin's still a nasty son of a bitch. As you can see here, he's just blitzing people down without even any repercussions at all.
Oh, that team you just killed.
All right, of course, with that, he gets his Ghost class. That's pretty self-explanatory right there. And hunting down yet another bounty.
Good spot to get killed.
When it comes to practicing movement, practicing aim, it's exactly what I just said. It's all practice. There's no one trick, one hit wonder recommendation I can give you guys to make you instantly better. You guys really want to improve, you guys really need to practice.
You can just give it to
When it
us.
comes to aim, load up and play against bots. I say it all the time, yet people still send me DMs asking me, how do I get better aim? How do I become more of a laser? Practice against bots, man. You're going to get more fights in 60 minutes with bots than you will in a week of Warzone.
Oh shit, they are coming.
In that little hut.
All right, they call in the UAV, and right when they do, Lil Uzi Vert rounds the corner, and he's got his boyfriend over there as well. Because it's a 3v1, they're going to go ahead and push in and absolutely wipe this guy. Notice how that happened, right? Notice this, guys. Now, the UAV shows that the enemy is wrapping on the left-hand corner, right? Blue's already out there. You and green aren't out there yet. So at this point, either myself, being orange, being Thick Rick, or green should turn around and go back either through the room or around the outside of the building. That way you guys can essentially pinch the target and get an easy kill. It's a 3v1. This guy shouldn't survive. And just like that, Thick Rick is turned around and he's on it, dude. Whips out the Origin and is going to obliterate this dude. Oh, shit. He had an Origin too. Rip. Boy, your teammate was there to help you out. But notice they had marked the bounty. They wanted to do the bounty. They ran to another team, took care of the team, and what did they do? Right after that, they're already on their way to the bounty. Time management is one of the most important things, and they're doing a great job of utilizing time management, absolutely wiping the server out. The server's dying relatively quick, to be honest, which is very odd. There shouldn't be 46 people left in this early of a game. But, you know, some games are like that. Some games, the server dies faster, and it kind of robs you of kills. It is what it is.
This dude's on the roof of that stupid building right here.
All right, so when you have a bounty on an enemy, especially when it comes to a condensed area like this, of course they're going to be on the high ground. They're going to be on the roof. They're going to be somewhere up high to where you have to push them by climbing a ladder, going upstairs, whatever the case may be. They're going to want themselves in a better position than you. When that happens, teamwork is definitely crucial as f. All right, so in this position, your teammate's already shooting at him. While he's distracted, just run up the back ladder while peeking like he is, making sure that the guy's not looking at you. So run up the back ladder and surprise him. Good stun, great stun actually. He's probably laying prone just watching this ladder.
He's right above.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, he's dumb. Yo, rip, brother.
Yeah, I downed him.
Rip.
There's another one up there though. He's not getting hit by the cluster. He's cluster. I put it there.
Oh shit. Oh shit. How did he not kill you? All right, let's talk about what that team just did. Let's talk about what the enemy team just did. I love the fact that the team were putting pressure on the enemies from the ground, which gave our boy Thick Ricky the opportunity to climb the ladder. Granted, he really almost died. I think that he should have died. The game somehow blessed our man Ricky, thankfully. But yeah, that was just an unfortunate fight for your boy. But regardless, what the enemy's team should have done, I know this is a pussy tactic, but it's what they were doing, so I'm going to try to correct what they were doing and make it more pussified. So basically, there were two of them up there. One was peeking and getting shots off on the enemy. If one is shooting at the enemy from the high ground and y'all are basically in a situation where there's only one way up, one other person needs to watch the ladder. That's pretty self-explanatory. I don't know why they allowed Thick Ricky to ever push up. If it was me on the roof by myself, especially if I have a teammate, me or somebody else is definitely going to watch that ladder. That way, if anyone does peek up, I can just absolutely obliterate them before they even get off the ladder. But that team didn't. I don't know what this team was doing. They were plating up. They were doing whatever it was. Guys, you got to start playing as a team. Make sure you do not allow boys like Thick Ricky to come up and ruin your day. All right, so here we are. Another UAV being bought, and he's instantly going for the target on UAV. I love to see this, man. Nothing drives me more crazy than watching gameplay when people just kind of waste their UAVs. And granted, I'm not hating on you guys. It's a learning process. We're all trying to learn and get better at this game, right? We all want to be top tier. We all want to be good at this game. So it's a learning process, but make sure if you guys get a UAV, you better get at least one kill with it. Don't allow yourself to spend your money on tools and only use it as a defense. Go on the offensive and get some kills with it. All right, Jailbreak's coming in, boys, and you got a lot of things you can do. You're gonna have people coming back to that rooftop you just killed them at, right? They're gonna come back and try to get that. The guy you just killed's gonna come back. A lot of situations, teams will just camp the spots that they just killed guys in, and when they come back, they'll get more kills. That's fine. If you want to play that way, get it. Play that way. That's definitely a strategy. But I love the fact that Thick Ricky said, you know what? Fuck that. We're gonna go in. There's 4 guys over here. I would love to just ruin their day. And that's what he's going to do. Him and Green are on it. I think Blue is going to be waiting for your boys to come back. Let's see what happens. Also, your boy knows they're going back for the loot. He went ahead, pulled up his map, marked them, said, okay, when I finish this fight, I'm going to go back up there. I'm going to do it all over again. I love it. I love the aggression. All right, so you have 4 targets on the mini-map. You've really got to be careful on who you shoot at and who you don't shoot at. You just absolutely obliterated. The Bruin, guys, don't sleep on the Bruin. It's still nutty. Still nutty. I don't know exactly what these dudes were doing. They were just floating in the air. No idea. They should have dove down way earlier than that and never allowed themselves to be floating in a parachute and get shot out of the air like that. That's just uncalled for. I want you guys to also notice when he's getting shot from one location, he's not tunneled on that location. He's legitimately scanning his entire surroundings and preventing people to do exactly what that dude was trying to do. Come up from behind and flank you. Observation is huge in this game, and it's something that's extremely slept on. It's something we're all trying to work on and we're all trying to get better at. But there are some players out there, there are a lot of players that are very, very, very good at it, very in tune with their surroundings.
Yeah, I moved back again though, and there was no one there anymore.
You scared the fuck out of me.
That's fucking weird.
Again, you know, Savage, I don't want to buy UAVs. I want self-res first. Well, look at this, dude. Your boy's got 15 kills. I have no idea what his teammates have, but they're getting kills left and right. They have their loadout. They have armor satchels. They have everything they need. And on top of that, they have their self-reses finally. So, guys, don't ever prefer to buy your self-res right off the bat. Definitely more of a late to in-game situation. You die right off the bat, guess what? You can come back from the Gulag. Just trust your Gulag, trust your team to win the fights and buy you back. If you lose your Gulag, don't waste your money on self-res too early. I don't know what this guy's doing right here. The enemy in this situation is getting pounded by a cluster strike. If you guys are in situations where a cluster strike's coming down on you, don't let it distract you. Make sure you're aware of everything going on. Granted, you want to be under here so you can be protected from it, but you could do a couple things. You could fall back from the compound and relocate, which is what I would have done. But if you want to sit under there and hide behind a wall, at least be looking around, right? That dude was just staring one way. He had no idea what was going on. He had no idea that our boy Thick Ricky was coming up behind him and just made the easiest kill in the world. And not only that, but now you left your teammate in a 3v1 situation that he's going to absolutely lose. Oh! The building campers. Oh no, not like this, brother. Not like this. All right, great strategy. The teammate finishing off the self-res instead of wasting it. And notice right now, his teammate is just spamming it. That way it doesn't reset and he doesn't waste it, which in return allows his teammate to go ahead and finish off the res and him save it.
17, shit, 3 more.
Here we go, boys. You know, we're sitting on a lot of money. We got a lot of money, but they all got UAVs. It's time to utilize the UAVs. Notice he's holding on to his UAV until he needs it, right? Right now, you don't need it. If you use your UAV, it's going to be gone before you make it to the other street across the ravine, right? So you want to get in a position where you're actually near enemies before you go ahead and launch it. Don't just buy it at the buy station and use it. If you have enough money to buy another one, by all means, use it and then buy another one and hold on to it. But if you don't, if you only have the option to have one UAV, hold on to it until you feel like you need to use it. And your boy went ahead and used it because guess what? He feels like he needs to. He just hit this compound. He hit the promenade, and promenade's definitely going to have people over here. Unfortunately for the poor soul he marked on his map, he's got to get across. He's got to get safe, and he's in a very unfortunate area. We got some really nice buildings, really nice rooftops. If they wanted to sit on the rooftop and snipe them, they could. But your boy is going to go push them and be aggressive as hell. And he's also now got a precision strike, which is a great tool as well. All right, we have a Big Bertha crossing the bridge right now. It was the guy that popped up on the map that he had marked earlier. He's going to try to get the shots off. Now, shooting guys out of Big Bertha is extremely hard to do because the window is so small. And shooting from the back, good luck, right? Good luck. But Big Bertha's getting out the vehicle. You know, he wants to go to the bank. If I was the enemy, this is not what I would do. If I'm in a one-man situation and 3 guys are just shooting at me, I would not bail out of my vehicle right here, because now they know where you're at, right? You just corner yourself in a building. Granted, buildings are really easy to hold, especially since most of them are one way up, one way down, but this is still not the play. If they go in 2, 3 at a time, they go in together, dude, this guy won't stand a freaking chance.
I just don't know which way it went. I'm gonna go up 2nd floor.
Red.
More than likely.
You got to be very careful pushing in buildings right now, especially with the shotgun meta, how broken it is. You got to be extremely careful. I will always try to push buildings with at least 2 people. Before the shotgun meta, I'd push a building by myself and win most of my fights. But now, dude, anything's possible. I can't tell how many times I've walked into a building and there's been 3, 4 people with origins, corner camp in each corner, and just take me the f out. It's annoying as hell. And I really just prefer to stay out of buildings, to be honest, right now, because this meta is no fun. But it is what it is. I will say, situations like this, you know, you could decide whether you want to hunt them down or not, or you can move on to the next thing. I don't see any bounties on the mini-map right now, but I'm sure there are bounties somewhere, or you can just go find other people. Sometimes it's better just to cut loose on a fight if you're having to chase somebody and you can't find them, than it is to waste your time and look for them, and potentially lose out on, you know, another squad wipe or another 2 squad wipes. You still have 24 people left in the game. We've got 17 kills. This is a really good opportunity to capitalize on this and drop a 20-30 bomb. Some of these horns, man, I swear. All right, so there's a guy over here. All right, so there's a guy over at hospital. They're gonna go fight. I freaking hate hospital with everything inside of me.
They're not gonna come up.
Yeah, there we go.
How?
You ever look at players and wonder how they know exactly where people are at? This is a perfect example. He saw the UAV. He saw where everything was on the UAV. He saw whether the red dots were above him, below him. He read the UAV, he read the map, and he memorized it. He remembered exactly where this guy was at. Guys, you need to start paying attention to your map. I say it every video. Savage, I always say the same shit. I know, but I see the same people do the same thing every video. So guess what? The moment y'all stop doing the same things, I'll stop saying the same things. Start utilizing the mini map. Start paying attention to the mini map. Do not allow somebody to get the edge on you when you should have the edge on them.
Who fuck through that?
Again, when the circle rotates like this, which it does pretty often, the last place you want to be is down there in hospital because it's going to be impossible to work your way out.
Jeep coming up on us.
All right, here we go. He's turning around. He spots the vehicle on UAV. Now he's going for the shots. Be careful. What's in front of us, guys? Apartment buildings. There's 2 apartment buildings people love to sit on because people don't have anything better to do, right? They just want to camp. Be very careful. You're leaving a lot of hard cover. You're leaving a lot of ridges. Put yourself out there. Yes, you have a bunch of trees that you could jump to, but if there's a squad of 3 people up there and they're lasers and they hit you, you'll be down before you can get to cover. So be very careful when you put yourself in positions like this to shoot a moving vehicle. Just like that. Bro, the only reason I knew that is because legitimately every game there's gonna be people on that roof.
No hit.
All right, here they are looking for another target. I think the last one of this team did make it out. I do not owe you guys $1,000. Okay, it was a joke. But one guy did make it out and they're looking for him. Notice how orange bails off. Green and blue can handle one guy by themselves. So he's going to make sure no one's going to be flanking on them from the north. No one's going to flank on them from the northwest. He's just going to go ahead and keep his eyes peeled on the surroundings, which is exactly how it should be. There's no reason for an entire team to be staring at the same direction for multiple periods of time. No reason at all. I hate to see it. I hate to see that, guys. If you want a tunnel vision on a target, that's fine. But make sure someone on your team is watching your back. All right, let's talk about this circle. There's nothing to talk about. This circle right here, they've got the best position in the game. They've got the high ground. The circle's favored them. Even if they have to leave the circle, guess what? They have a ton of ridges and a ton of trees to work their way wherever they want to go. They're in the prime spot. Just do not allow this team to the northeast to get the shots off on you and get the kills.
They're all down. I cut your thirst too.
Now, there's one guy left over there. I don't think they executed the first guy. I may have missed that. But there's possibly one down and one left. There he is bailing. There they go. So he got the res off and both of them are heading out. There's the kill and now there's one left and he's using a cluster strike. You see this a lot of times. People panic cluster striking. There's really no reason right this second for him to call this cluster strike in. If I was the enemy and I was in that position, he's not plated up because he just broke his armor. So he needs to plate up first and then call the cluster strike in on the enemies so he can move to a better position, right? Utilize cluster strike as a tool. Don't panic and just spam it, right? So right now, because he used it too early, he's going to have to plate while it's being called in and he's having to run. And what happens when you're plating? It slows your movement speed. So again, instead of calling it in and then trying to run while you plate up first, then call it in when you're ready to move and move out. Right now, these guys have bailed off because the cluster strike's coming in. They will be back in position to put shots on the target in a second. But by that time, I'm sure they'll get the kill on this guy.
I knocked the dude there, but 21.
All right, Green just said he got the knock.
Left, shed. Get shed, I'll watch this shit.
All right, look at that. He said, get shed, I'll watch this shit. So he's going to watch the target that just called the cluster on him. Meanwhile, the teammates are going to be going and getting shots on the shed. Again, you all don't have to fight the same guys, especially when it's in-game like this. The last thing you want to do is tunnel vision on the same fight. At least leave one teammate back to kind of watch whatever you were fighting before or the possibility of other fights later on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Circle's coming in right now. So in this position, he's probably going to try to res his teammate. All you have to do is gatekeep at this point. Watch the edge of the circle and get the kills. Pretty self-explanatory right here. Here he is. The guy's running from the circle. Very easy shots.
We should have got the Jeep.
There's people outside on the
Boom. It's all about positioning, guys. But again, like I said a couple moments ago, no matter where the circle rotates, they're in a great position because they have ridges, because they have trees. Notice how they're having to leave the favored high ground and they still are protected. What's going to shoot them? All they have to worry about is the rooftop of a train station at this point. And guess what? If you're camping the top of a train station and there's an enemy coming towards your building, what do you have to do to be able to shoot over the ledge? You have to jump up on it, which does what? Puts you in a vulnerable position. So this team right here, they can get shot right now by people peeking over. But if they move just a little bit closer, the people camping on the roof, if there is people camping on the roof, will have to get out of cover, put themselves in a very vulnerable position in order to get shots off on this team. And I'm sure this team will absolutely beam the hell out of them at any given second. Let's see how this unfolds. There are 2 enemy teams left. There are 5 enemies together. You're looking at a 3-man and a 2-man right there, right? So this is gonna be a very interesting fight. Yeah, the animation sucks. I will recommend, guys, if you got gas mask, just go in. Don't even play the edge of it. The chance of you doing this the whole time just is not worth the risk. Just dive in the gas, go ahead and waste that gas mask, pick up whatever's there that you needed, and then get out. I see too many times a lot of people be in a gunfight and they're trying to play that edge and they just work their way out of it a little bit, take their gas mask off, and they start shooting, and guess what? It hits them again. They put the gas mask back over. Then they step out just a couple feet, they start shooting, and guess what? It happens again. Just move yourself either far away from the gas or far into the gas before you start doing whatever it is you're doing. Animation sucks. I need to remove it. I don't think anybody's a fan of the animation at all. If you guys like the gas mask animation, let me know in the comment section below. I'm curious how many people disagree with everybody else. Ooh! Thick Ricky. No. Oh, you hate to see it, man. Thick Ricky. No. Not like that, brother. Again, there's 3 teams left. It's process elimination at this point. You know there's a team, at least one of the teams is here. Whether they're on the roof or whether they're down low, we know that there's one team somewhere in train station. So if you go to train station, prepare for both. You might have both teams on train station. You might have one at the bottom, one at the top. Because this team was camping the bottom, I'm going to go ahead and assume there's no one at the top, and that's why they didn't work their way to the high ground, right? That would be the only thing that would make sense. So putting yourself out there in the middle of nowhere, that was unfortunate. That was unfortunate.
Another one.
One's got self. One's got self on the left.
Dude, C4s that land on people who are down should definitely kill them. The amount of bullets, the amount of damage a down person can take is unbelievable. Now, again, like I said, because that team was camping the bottom and didn't work their way to the high ground, I'm going to go ahead and assume there's a team on the high ground. With that being said, when the circle moves, they're gonna have to jump off the roof, and guess what? Just shoot them when they jump off the roof. Very easy win right here. Very easy win. Let's talk about in-game circles and how it rotates. A lot of times people want to move too early. Don't move too early, guys, because if you move too early, if you work your way up to the top part of this gas right here, guess what? The guys on the roof are gonna shoot you in the back. So allow the gas to push you out, forcing the guys off the roof first. You have a gas mask, utilize it. Dude, I'd let the gas hit me. Sit in the gas, watch these guys parachute above you, and just take them out. There are some rotations, there are some circles where it shifts where you want to get there early. There is, but like I always say, guys, it's situational based. There's no situation right here because there's no cover. So why would you force yourself out there with 0 cover? So stay safe, and when the circle starts moving, eat the gas a little bit and shoot the people who jump off the roof. Now, if there were cover out there,
don't rotate yet. Yeah, wait for gas.
Smooth.
Yeah, dude.
People freak out.
that's right. Duh, dude. Come on, man. I love it. The man knows what's off. What are you doing, bro?
Just above me.
What are you doing, man?
Yeah, we know.
I love it, dude. I love it. All right, he's got self-res. It's 2v2. Very winnable, and there it is. Yo, eat the gas, bro. And this dude up. I love it.
One more here. Game, we win.
Now, this guy's a little cracked out. I don't know why he dove down on top of you guys like that. If I were that last guy, I would have dove down into the right corner and got shots on y'all while y'all were coming up the gas. But he just landed right in front of you guys like he was ready to fight. But anyway, with that last circle, again, I want to emphasize the fact that some circles, should there have been cover on the far end, yes, then you would rotate early and get that cover. Use the cover to shoot the guys from behind you. But because there wasn't cover out there, you remain inside the train station. You wait for the circle to push the enemies off the roof, which it did. Eat the gas, which they did, and get the kills within the gas, which they did. That was a great game. That was great team play, man. I really enjoyed watching that. Yo, you and your squad just absolutely slapped out. Not really much I can critique about you, bro. I think I said 1 or 2 things, but whatever that was, I'm sure that it was very minute, man. You did a great job. I really enjoyed watching the gameplay. Thank you again for the submission, brother. You guys want to get your gameplay submitted on the channel and analyzed, make sure you follow the instructions in the description below. Also, as always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video, and until next time, guys, good luck in Warzone. But I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you check out some other videos over here, and as always, do not forget to subscribe by hitting the button below. Y'all have a good one. Until next time, keep on improving.